V's reportedly enlisting in the Special Forces. Jimin and Jungkook will serve in the military under Jin. V seen together with Italian designer. BTS's wins at 2023 Mama Awards. RM opens up about his worry over his career, questioning his future and the possibility of choosing a different field, and more BTS news. Recent reports from Korean media outlets indicate that BTS members Jimin and Jungkook might undergo their initial military training under the supervision of assistant instructor Kim Seok-jin, commonly known as Jin. Jin, the first BTS member to start his compulsory military service in December of the previous year, is presently serving as an assistant instructor for new recruits at the New Recruit Training Center. This location is part of the 5th Infantry Division of the South Korean Army. In his role, Jin has already encountered winners Kang Seung-yoon, who completed his basic training at this base in July. It is speculated that Jin might soon have the opportunity to guide 2 more notable recruits in December, his fellow BTS members, Jimin and Jungkook. Reports suggest that both Jimin and Jungkook are slated to receive their 6-week training at the base, followed by their formal assignments. In related news, HYBE Labels has recently confirmed that the remaining BTS members, including RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, are scheduled to commence their military service duties in December. This development implies that all BTS members will have fulfilled their military obligations by mid-2025. Recent updates from Korean media sources have shed light on the military service plans for BTS members. Reports as of November 30th indicate that V is poised to start his basic training at the New Recruit Training Center in Nonsan on December 11th. There's speculation that V has sought a role in the Special Mission Unit of the Army's Capital Defense Command, with expectations that he will join this unit after completing his training. Similarly, RM is set to commence his basic training at the same Nonsan Center on December 11th, enlisting as a regular active duty soldier. Additionally, it was reported earlier that Jimin and Jungkook are due to enlist on December 12th, beginning their basic training at the New Recruit Training Center in Yeoncheon. Notably, Jin is currently serving there as an assistant instructor. BIGHIT Music, in response to these various reports, has conveyed indirectly that it is unable to verify any details regarding the members' assignments at present. In other news, Suga started his mandatory service as a public service worker in September of this year. J-Hope is fulfilling his role as an assistant instructor at the New Recruit Training Center in Wonju, Gangwon Province. BIGHIT Music has issued a short response to the recent news about the military enlistment of the BTS members. On November 29th, Star News released information stating that RM and V are scheduled to join a recruit training center on December 11th, followed by Jimin and Jungkook enlisting together on December 12th. According to these reports, after completing their basic military training, they are expected to be deployed as active duty soldiers for a duration of 18 months. In reaction to this news, BIGHIT Music has indirectly stated that they are not in a position to verify these reports. Jimin's recent trip to Japan for an international event has highlighted his significant global influence and popularity. His unique style and updates on his Instagram account have inspired numerous viral trends among his fans. One trend started after he visited a local restaurant chain and shared a photo of himself there. Fans eagerly visited the same restaurant, trying to recreate the experience by choosing the same table, wearing similar clothes, and posing like Jimin for their own photos. This led to a significant increase in customers, causing the restaurant to introduce a ticketing system for managing reservations. Fans were even ready to wait for up to 6 hours to dine there. During this trip, 2 additional trends emerged, both linked to Jimin's association with the renowned French luxury brand, Dior. As Jimin left for Japan, he was photographed at the airport, displaying his sophisticated style. He exhibited a Parisian fashion sense, known for its effortless elegance and sophistication. His knack for unique styling, especially in accessorizing, was evident. Fans were particularly intrigued by how he adorned his Dior bag with star tags, usually given to customers after a purchase at Dior. This creative use of the tags added a distinctive charm to his bag, showcasing Jimin's ability to innovate fashion norms. This inspired fans globally to visit Dior stores, buying products to obtain the star tags for decorating their bags, thus setting off another viral trend. His impact was so profound that many female fans began shopping in the men's section to acquire the silver stars like those on Jimin's bag, demonstrating his rare level of influence. Another trend emerged from a photo Jimin shared on Instagram in front of the Dior boutique in Ginza 6, Tokyo. Fans started visiting various Dior stores, taking photos in front of them and sharing on social media, sparking yet another trend. In just a few days, Jimin's actions led to 3 major global trends, cementing his status as a leading global superstar. Big Hit Music recently launched the DVD of BTS Permission to Dance on Stage in the US, featuring a special appearance by American rapper Megan Thee Stallion. She joined BTS during their Permission to Dance on Stage LA tour at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, to perform the remix of Butter. The DVD offers a glimpse into the rehearsal process and includes interviews with BTS members. In a segment of Jimin's commentary, he reflects on his experience performing alongside Megan Thee Stallion. Netizens were drawn to Jimin's remarks about Megan Thee Stallion, particularly his unexpected description of her as appearing young and like a little child. This observation was noted to be significant by Black armies, who pointed out that Black women, especially rappers like Megan Thee Stallion, are often subject to early hypersexualization. Therefore, Jimin's recognition of her youthfulness and charm was seen as a positive and refreshing perspective. This wasn't the first instance of Jimin expressing such views about Megan Thee Stallion. In a previous group live broadcast, he had spoken highly of her, characterizing her as innocent or pure. Interestingly, both Jimin and Megan Thee Stallion were born in 1995, sharing the same birth year. At the 2023 Mama Awards in Tokyo, the 4th-generation K-pop girl group NewJeans achieved a milestone by winning Artist of the Year, marking the first time in 12 years a girl group has received this prestigious award. The event, which took place at Tokyo Dome on November 28 and 29, is recognized as the largest K-pop festival globally. NewJeans also claimed victory in other major categories, winning Song of the Year for their popular single Ditto, which dominated major South Korean music charts. Additionally, they secured awards for Best Female Group and Best Dance Performance Female Group. The group, who debuted in July 2022 with Attention, was not present at the ceremony to deliver acceptance speeches. 17, a popular boy band, was awarded Album of the Year for their 10th album, FML, which achieved record-breaking sales of over 6 million copies, the highest in K-pop history. This was 17's first major award since their 2015 debut. Coops, the 28-year-old leader of 17, expressed his surprise and gratitude for the award, attributing their success to their fans, Carrots, and their extended contract with their agency. Woozy, 27, a bandmate and producer, reflected on his 11-year journey making music for 17, expressing gratitude for the love received through this album and committing to continue producing good music. 17 also won awards for Worldwide Fans' Choice, Best Dance Performance Male Group, Best Male Group, and the BIGHIT Culture and Style Award. They delivered a remarkable performance at the show with 80 dancers and augmented reality technology. BTS, meanwhile, secured the Worldwide Icon of the Year title for the 6th consecutive year. While the group is currently on a break for individual pursuits and military service, they did not attend the event. However, BTS member Jungkook, in a pre-recorded video, expressed gratitude for the unwavering support and looked forward to returning stronger, urging fans to stay healthy and happy. The Best New Male Artist award was given to boy band Zero Basiwon, while girl group Triples received the Best New Female Artist award. The 2023 Mama Awards drew approximately 80,000 K-pop fans from across the globe and was live-streamed in over 200 regions via YouTube and other major digital platforms. The Mnet Asian Music Awards wrapped up successfully at Tokyo Dome, Japan, on November 29th. Over 2 days, BTS received several high honors, including the Worldwide Icon of the Year award. Although no BTS member was present at the event, Jimin made sure their gratitude reached their fans. Earning 8 nominations, he was recognized as the Best Male Artist. Jimin expressed his gratitude to fans on Weverse, acknowledging their unwavering support and love, and vowed to return with improved music and performances. Jimin's presence was strongly felt at Mama 2023, not only through winning Best Male Artist, but also through multiple nominations. His album Face was acknowledged in the Album of the Year category. His songs Like Crazy and Vibe were in contention for Song of the Year, and Best Dance Performance Male Solo, respectively. BTS as a group also won several accolades, including Worldwide Icon of the Year, Worldwide Fans' Choice, Best OST for The Planet, Best Rap Hip Hop for People Part 2 by August D, Best Male Solo Dance Performance for 7 by Jungkook, and Best Collaboration for 7 featuring Latto. Recently, BTS was seen spending time with actors Lee Min-ho, Lee Jung-jae, and fashion designer Riccardo Tisci in Seoul. This gathering occurred just before V's scheduled military enlistment. Riccardo Tisci, an Italian fashion designer currently visiting Seoul, shared his experience at the National Museum of Korea on Instagram. He was accompanied by close friends, including V, Lee Min-ho, and Lee Jung-jae from Squid Game. This meeting sparked curiosity and excitement among fans, leading to V and Lee Min-ho trending on social media. Many speculated about a potential collaboration between the celebrities. Tisci's Instagram post included various photos from the museum, showcasing the artwork and the group. V, sporting a new haircut, was dressed casually in a t-shirt, pants, and a denim jacket. Fans reacted enthusiastically to these viral photos. Comments ranged from surprise and excitement to speculation about V's potential return to acting, given his previous expressions of interest in the field. There were playful musings about possible dramatic collaborations between V and Lee Min-ho. The exact reason for Riccardo Tisci's visit remains unknown, though it's likely for leisure. He shares a close relationship with VV and Lee Min-ho, are mutual friends, and have been seen together at various events, such as the premiere of Broker, the Freeze Seoul Paradise Art Afterparty, and the Key Soju VIP Party. This occasion marked their first publicly shared photo, heightening fan anticipation for more interactions. Lee Min-ho's latest work includes Pachinko, which has been renewed for a second season. BTS's V recently made his solo debut with the album Layover. Prior to its release, he mentioned on IU's show his desire to resume his acting career, expressing interest in exploring the thriller genre. Demonstrating his exceptional talent and earning the admiration of the BTS Army, V has made significant news by securing the Seoul Music Awards Fan Choice of the Year for November. This achievement is particularly noteworthy as it marks his 8th consecutive win in this category, sparking immense excitement among his fans. The announcement of this win caused a flurry of activity online, with ARMY members expressing their joy and enthusiasm across various internet platforms. The phrase Artist of November Fifers quickly became a trending topic. Fans took to the internet to extend their congratulations to V for this accomplishment. Many praised his recent musical contributions, asserting that his win was well-deserved. Others shared their delight in seeing their beloved South Korean idol achieve this recognition for the 8th time. One fan remarked on the significance of this achievement, expressing their congratulations to V and highlighting his status as the Artist of the Month for November. BTS's V collaborated with Vogue Korea for a captivating photo shoot, offering insights into his thoughts on music and life during the interview. V reflected on the vital role of music in life, explaining that music enhances all emotions and is integral to various aspects of daily life, such as commuting, working, and relaxing. He couldn't imagine a life devoid of music. When the interviewer mentioned discovering a new song through V, addressing the interviewer's observation of V's resemblance to the saying, "keep calm and carry on," V revealed that despite appearing calm, he often feels otherwise. He's learned to think straightforwardly and act confidently on his thoughts, even if they aren't perfect. He emphasized the lack of regret in his actions, driven by his love for those close to him, including the ARMY, BTS, his family, and friends, who all contribute to his happiness and well-being. Known for his wide circle of celebrity friends, V expressed his appreciation for relationships, valuing connections with various artists, directors, writers, and reporters. Although past experiences of being perceived only as V or as a networking opportunity had hurt him, he still holds a fondness for people. The individuals currently in his life are those who have significantly shaped him. When asked about the challenges of celebrity life and maintaining his identity, V succinctly stated that V is just one of his many personas. V also discussed his previous concerns about fans' continued support during his absences. He admitted that while recent promotions and concerts have alleviated these worries, the prospect of not seeing fans for extended periods remains daunting. Despite physical limitations, V is committed to consistently engaging with fans and is always striving to present his best self when the opportunity arises. BTS is currently concentrating on individual projects. V shared his thoughts on how the members provide support and encouragement to each other during their solo endeavors. He mentioned that they gathered at Suga's house to listen to each other's solo creations, offering positive feedback and even dancing to the tunes. V observed that their passion, activity, and diligence in crafting music are more pronounced now, especially as each member is exploring their unique musical styles. V also talked about his interest in exploring various fields beyond music, aligning his interests with those of the ARMY. He expressed a desire to venture into radio, citing discussions about a potential radio appearance. Reflecting on his time with BTS, V acknowledged feeling some constraints as part of a group. He expressed gratitude towards the army for understanding their feelings and providing immense support, which has helped to lighten his burden. Previously, V had defined happiness as moments free from worries. When questioned about experiencing such moments, he shared his perspective that life's moments of happiness are fleeting. He likened this to the desire for different tastes in food, suggesting that a life fluctuating between various experiences would be preferable. In an interview with Vogue Korea, BTS's RM offered candid and reflective insights, particularly concerning his current thoughts and concerns. Featured as the cover star of the magazine's January 2022 issue, RM, along with the other 6 members of BTS, participated in individual interviews. RM began by looking back at how the music of BTS has evolved since their 2013 debut. While preparing for their latest online concert, he revisited their entire discography, including earlier songs. This retrospective led him to ponder the longevity of their more recent songs, questioning how tracks like Butter and Permission to Dancey might be perceived in the future. RM expressed his realization that musical trends shift rapidly and that his own musical tastes have evolved over time. He aspired to create music that is both enduring and timeless, especially as he approached nearly 9 years with BTS. Discussing his evolution as a lyricist, RM described moving away from strict rules and a focus on showcasing impressive techniques. Nowadays, he aims to create a unique texture in his music, thinking in multisensory dimensions like vision or touch. He considers various elements like lyrics, melody, beat, and voice collectively, ensuring they align with his original intent. BTS's global influence has extended beyond music, with multiple appearances at the United Nations General Assembly and their appointment as special presidential envoys for South Korea. When asked about the influence of these roles on his music, RM acknowledged that they are both inspiring and pressuring. He recognized that such roles were not actively sought, but rather came as a part of their journey. RM views these responsibilities as his fate and a calling he intends to fulfill well. He conveyed his desire to embrace life's challenges with a positive outlook, finding joy in various life experiences. RM discussed his passion for visual arts, particularly paintings. In the same interview, noting how it allows him to delve into a different realm, he shared that visual arts provide him with a space to be open about his feelings, contrasting with music where feelings of envy towards other musicians can arise due to the immense talent and continuous emergence of new artists. He then expressed his concerns about the duration of his career in comparison to painters. RM noted that some painters have their first exhibition in their 40s or may not sell any work until their 60s. In contrast, he debuted at a young age and, by 28, found himself representing his nation, leading to questions about his future endeavors. This contrast made him yearn for the kind of longevity seen in the careers of painters. Regarding his life philosophy, RM shared that while focusing on the present is essential, as many suggest, dreams also hold significance. He expressed his hope that people continue to nurture the part of themselves that believes in hard work and hope, even amidst societal pressures. RM admitted he faces struggles with high expectations set by himself and others. He acknowledged the possibility of working in a different field in the future, but was concerned about meeting the expectations that might come with it. Concluding the interview, RM reflected on his aspirations as an artist. He believes that everyone has a purpose in life and expressed his desire to ensure that his actions and creations leave behind something meaningful. In an episode of KBS's Immortal Songs, the works of BTS's producer P-Dog were featured. BTS recorded a special video interview for the show, where they shared anecdotes about their hit songs and their collaboration with P-Dog. Regarding P-Dog, RM described him as the root and foundation of BTS's music. Jimin referred to P-Dog as both a teacher and a colleague, emphasizing their familial bond. V highlighted that BTS was shaped through P-Dog's production, and Jin complimented P-Dog for his kind-hearted nature. P-Dog shared his journey into music, mentioning his background in classical vocal music and the initial reluctance of his parents when he shifted to idol music. Despite the resistance, his parents eventually encouraged him to pursue it. He also discussed the weight of his success, including his ranking as #1 in the country for copyright royalties 2 years in a row and receiving a producer award for DNA. This led him to contemplate his future directions. The first performance was by Gunjo and Alien, who covered BTS's Fire. RM mentioned the song's frequent use in variety shows, often linked to cooking or expressions of anger. Suga explained the song's concept, based on the phrase fired up, a term used in Daegu to describe a state of encouragement. Following them was singer Song So-hee, who performed Spring Day. RM and Suga shared that the song was inspired by personal experiences. Suga reflected on the universal experience of parting ways with friends, while RM reminisced about his childhood friends and how those relationships faded after he moved to Seoul to become a trainee, inspiring the lyrics of Spring Day. In the interview, RM shared the creative process behind one of their songs, recalling how he composed it at Hangang Park in Yeouido. After sending it to P-Dog and Bang Si-hyuk, P-Dog's response was a mix of appreciation and critique, noting the potential of the song but also commenting on RM's singing. RM admitted this feedback was initially shocking, but the final outcome was successful. V recounted his experience with songwriting for the same track. He was the first to pen lyrics, and P-Dog initially praised them. However, a few days later, P-Dog revealed that he had chosen to go with RM's lyrics, which was a moment of realization for V. Regarding their song Blood, Sweat, and Tears, RM and Jimin reflected on the global response it garnered. They remembered their surprise and excitement at realizing something extraordinary was happening worldwide with their music. P-Dog shared a memory of the Billboard Music Awards, recalling their lack of expectations and the excitement of watching the event at Bang Si-hyuk's house. The moment BTS was announced, there was a chaotic but joyous celebration among them. When discussing DNA, BTS described it as a significant song marking their international popularity. They acknowledged feeling nervous about its reception, but the overwhelming support from fans boosted their confidence. RM elaborated on the song's theme, describing it as encapsulating the romantic idealism of young love, akin to destiny written in one's genes. Jimin shared his experience during the debut of Fake Love at the BBMAs in 2018, recalling how nervous he was to the point of feeling sick. Despite the song's challenging high pitch for live performance, the energy from the fans gave BTS confidence. The group then talked about I Need You, referring to it as P-Dog's Baby. Jin highlighted its significance as their first #1 song, making it particularly meaningful. J-Hope and Jungkook also shared their initial reactions to the song, with J-Hope being intrigued by the intro and Jungkook feeling confident about its success. For their concluding thoughts, Suga expressed their aspiration to perform at the Grammy Awards. RM confidently voiced their desire for a Grammy, acknowledging it as one of their goals. He also mentioned the newfound dream of performing live offline concerts again, emphasizing their eagerness to reconnect with audiences in person.